Howdy guys, how's it going? So we are going to be doing updated M91 LMG class setup because today they dropped a couple little nerfs and a couple little buffs on a few of the weapons. The FAL, the Holder, the Bruin MK9, and what we got in front of us right here, the old M91. Now the M91 got some buffs. It got an increase to near damage and a slight increase to ADS speed, which is, it's somewhat noticeable, but it ain't nothing that's going to blow your socks off. Now, this setup is going to be very similar to the last one, and I'm going to kind of elaborate on a couple different ways you may or may not want to set this up as far as with certain attachment groups, but I would recommend sticking in those attachment groups either way. So now, depending on the game mode you're playing and your play style is really going to affect how you want to set this bad boy up. I like to try to play aggressive with it, really just essentially kind of lean it towards being, as far as ADS speed goes and accuracy, having it set to be somewhat of a AR setup, because by the time you add on the ammunition that I'm going to, which is the 150 round belt, just because I don't like having to reload LMGs if I don't have to, and a lot of the times, you know, you can normally get anywhere between sometimes 5 to 10 kills on core with 150 to 200 rounds of ammunition, as long as you make shots count, you're running around, all that good old stuff. You can always not throw on any ammunition, run with the stock belt magazine size, and throw on sleight of hand just to speed up your reloads a little bit, but I still find that I get caught in my pants now whenever I'm trying to use the sleight of hand perk. So I just recommend going with the 150 round belt. Slows your ADS time down a little bit, but that's why we go the no stock option along with the stipple grip tape. If you find that you're having an issue with the accuracy pushing out to further ranges, which I don't recommend with this weapon, like there's really no reason to do it. Even if you're playing Warzone, you're better off to use this as like a secondary and, you know, still choose a marksman rifle, sniper rifle, whatever to run as your long range weapon and keep this for up close to medium range, and your life will just go a lot better that way, because, you know, your ADS time is still great. You're going to get outgunned at subs up close and stuff in core, but in Warzone and stuff, just having all that extra ammo capacity and the fact that you can just let the bullets rain, you know, rain lead on all the children. So then for the underbarrel, we're going to be going with the Merc foregrip. The main reason there is, one, obviously for the recoil stabilization, since we've got the no stock option, and you know the no stock option got dicked down hard a while back with the nerf that they done to it. But with the underbarrel with the Merc foregrip, it's also having the added benefit of good hipfire accuracy, because you will find a lot of times if you just run into somebody, you know, you sticking your barrel in their chest, you don't, even though sometimes it can just be second nature and like tied in your muscle memory, you don't want to try to ADS whenever you can just take and maybe squat and just immediately lay on the trigger, and that increases the odds you kill them because it tightens your shot pattern a lot. Okay, now for the final attachment, I'm going with a monolithic suppressor. That does give us a little bump in range and then the sound suppression, and it gives you a little nick of accuracy, but that's not really that noticeable. This gun is still extremely accurate. You're just going to want to keep your engagements at like the longer end to medium range at most. And anything beyond that, you know, if you mount up, like if you have the ability to mount up, that's the only time that I would recommend maybe even trying to go for longer shots, unless you're just, you know, dicking around with something. But there you go. That is the 5 attachments. Now, if you want to run an optic, you could always sub out the monolithic. You could sub out the stipple grip tape, or you could sub out the ammunition. I think this gun has phenomenal iron sights, so that's one of the main reasons why, like I said, I rarely ever use optic anyways, because there's just a lot better attachments to utilize unless a gun just has such atrocious iron sights that you just can't stand using it. Now for full class rundown, we got the old M91 setup I just showed you guys. We got the Renetti Burst, we got EOD Ghost tune-up for perks, for lethal we got a frag grenade, and for a tactical we got a stun grenade. So now we are doing, once again, hitting up the bot game because of like the poor connection issues, and I think this is actually kind of a better way to showcase these class setups, because I put in the time like checking them out and stuff online, and I've been still playing and stuff, you know, leveling up through the battle pass tiers, but whenever it comes to showcasing the class setup in these videos, I think it's just better to do it this way, at least at the moment, because like you can see the weapon without me just lagging around the map, and it doesn't, you know, give any kind of negative, like unnecessarily negative, unrealistic preview of how the class setup does as far as making the gun look worse than it actually is, because that does tend to happen a lot whenever, you know, the connection's bad. And right now there's a bad thunderstorm, which doesn't affect my connection either, but I don't want to, I want to go ahead and get this video out too. One, because these nerfs and buffs dropped. Oh my god, I took my hand off my controller. Look at me go. Drop shot and bots, mate. Am I cool or what? Let me tell you. But yeah, I'll probably go ahead and touch on. Okay, I get killed by a bot with a 725, bro. I mean, I just had to ask, how gay can Modern Warfare get at times? You can't get away from it. You know, it follows you no matter where you go. Follows you no matter where you go. But I'm gonna be touching on the Bruin and the FAL. We just covered the Holger. Like the Holger, like got buffed. So I mean, I'm basically just gonna be doing the same setup that like I had done the last time back when I done updated class setup, and just kind of see how well it does. But I can say that the increase to close damage range on this bad boy, or as they put it, near damage range, is so god dang noticeable. And this right here is just a phenomenal weapon to slay people out with in regular multiplayer. I just played 3 matches, and I would be playing online right now if it wasn't for my ping like riding at 400. And even with my ping riding at 400, I still had, playing domination on bigger maps, I still ended up most games with over 30 kills, which, you know, like that, when you get used to like shoot house numbers and smaller map numbers and stuff, that does not sound like a lot. But you know, when you keep getting thrown into maps like Piccadilly and all that garbage, you know, 30 kills a match is respectable at the very least, especially when you're lagging as bad as I am, you know. But yeah, so like there's really not a lot more to elaborate on this. You could always change this setup and try to make it, you know, push out further range, like longer ranges. Take and set it up to where you focus more on the accuracy aspect of it, if you don't mind having a reduction in your ADS time. But the ADS time with this, even with like a longer barrel, and that last stock you unlock, I done forgot the exact pronunciation of it, but it's like a skeleton style stock. That gives great ADS time, and that's one that, you know, if I was playing Warzone, I would probably go with that stock as opposed to this one, just to give slightly better accuracy and more control of the weapon. But now, like in this, god dang, why do they travel in packs? Didn't know I was in flipping Alaska getting chased by gray wolves. But I lost my train of thought right there. But no, this oh yeah, with that stock in Warzone, just for a little bit better accuracy control, it doesn't show up much in the stat menu, but I could tell a difference in the actually using it. The it's like, see, this is still kind of, it's very, very accurate. It's just like the rear sight wants to like bob around a lot more on your screen, but it's kind of a visual trick of the eye that makes you feel like it's not nearly as accurate. But even at ranges, like I'm gonna try shooting that wall over there, just kind of hold it steady, and we'll look at the shot pattern. So I mean, yeah, that right there, you know, a human body, I'm standing right there, there's no way to really compare it because you can't see me from a third person. But it works great. It works really good. And see, where you have the 150 rounds, and this gun, you know, shuts people down in a couple bullets in terms of regular multiplayer. You know, in Warzone, you're going to have to deal with people fully armored and stuff. So that's why, you know, having the 150 round belt, I'm sure a lot of you guys are mainly interested in this for Warzone. So yeah, having the extra ammunition makes a huge difference, just so you don't get caught with your pants down trying to reload. He's pretty, but like I said, I have the difficulty turned all the way up for these bad boys, so it's not like, you know, we ain't shooting fish in a barrel with recruit difficulty or anything. So keep that in mind as well. You know, like if anything, these bots are probably better than most of your average Call of Duty players. But whenever, you know, like I said, whenever you ping spiking to the point where it's showing NA on the latency meter, as well as high percentage packet loss, you can take somebody that don't even have any thumbs and is like flicking the joystick with their tongue, and you know that they'll still win in gunfights. And see, look, the AI started drop shot. I think that's crazy. I should not even be drop shot right now. It's just built into my muscle memory because it's something that I have to do in order to kind of level the playing fields whenever I am trying to play online, and I do be lagging because I mean I'm not always trying to grind my tits off, but you have to, like whenever I'm going to try to like progress through the tiers, and then just enjoy playing the game while I am. Oh, hello, sir. See, like right there's what I'm talking about. That's where the Merc foregrip comes in handy. Makes things just. Can I not get away from that 725 guy? He has got it out for me. I think like the computer is just going, hey mate, look, we're going to put this guy on a mission from God just to take and end Pro Caliber Gaming's career, even though this is a bot match. So I need you guys to let me know which weapon you want me to hit up next. Rather, you want me to hit up the FAL, the Holger, or the Bruin. I kind of feel like most of you guys are going to want the FAL vid next. The FAL vid's pretty much going to be the same once again. It's just, you know, it's the FAL. It's good. The FAL is one of those things. It's really good no matter what. You just kind of want to level it out to where you get a little bit better ADS time, but you can still maintain your shots, because the FAL is just such a huge. You have such a huge advantage being able to push out to range with the damage, but let's see, reduced, yeah, so the FAL says increased headshot damage, as in a 2 hit at range with 1 headshot, and then reduced near damage. So limbs and torso will always be a 3 shot. So you're basically, your best bet's to be sticking with like the last FAL updated class set that I did. I mean, I'll still probably do a video on it just to touch up on all these, and they'll all be up by tomorrow evening for sure. I just want to touch on this one first, because this right here is really the main thing, the main one you're going to want to use, the one that's really going to shine now that they took and buffed this one. I hate that they reduced the damage range of the MK9, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at my computer, so if I don't even know how many times I've died in the past like minute and a half. Increase near damage, so reduced damage. Yeah, the Bruin MK9, I hate the fact they reduced it, because to me, it didn't seem to me like it was that OP, really. Like, it was definitely a great gun, but it didn't seem like something that needed to be adjusted whatsoever. But then again, you know, like I said, I don't play that. I would love to play more Warzone. I just can't stand getting top 10 every time and then losing a lot of the ones that I know that I would win, just because I'm lagging extremely bad. So that is the narrative. You know, nothing new here. We still be lagging. We live to lag another day. I need to get that put on a t-shirt. Just live to lag another day. I'd have to wear that thing every time I play this game. I'm really hoping, man, like I said, I know I said this in the last Blueprint video, but I'm just getting so hyped about Cold War. I don't know how you couldn't be. You know, Activision is doing a tremendous job at building hype up in the COD community, and I really hope that it can live up to the hype that they're building, and I really think it will based on the stuff they've offered so far. What did I just do? What is that? Did I get a care package? I don't understand what I just did. Oh, it's my field upgrade. Look at that. Look, for any weapon, let's see what we get. Ooh, oh my, what kind of... Okay, that right there is an interesting setup. That almost looks like a worst class setup deal for the Odin right there. That's we need to go back and look into that. I'm gonna see what attachments I had on that bad boy. But yeah, this gun's great. I'd highly recommend using this if you're playing Warzone. I think if you hop in there right now with this, you're gonna really shut some kiddies down. And then, you know, if you into just grinding, playing multiplayer in general, and enjoying multiplayer, then you'll have a lot of fun too. If you're on the camo grind, take advantage of working on your M91 now, because I can already tell you, as good as this is, people are going to be crying about it, and they're going to probably end up nerfing this thing if I had to guess, because this is going to be one of those weapons. I mean, I don't think it's completely OP at this point, but it is. But I can tell a huge difference as far as it being better than it was. And like the ability to, if you have any kind of joystick and or mouse, good joystick or mouse control, and you can, you know, really laser people in the noggins. My teammates are still in my kill. I'm getting choked on my tongue. It's very unfortunate. But yeah, you have a great time with this, because I mean, Warzone, you know, it's really about being able to laser people in the head, because just one extra bullet to the noggin, it can make a difference. Even if somebody's got first shot on you, you just snag that one extra shot to the head, then you can easily win a gunfight that you otherwise shouldn't have been able to win, because, you know, they got first shot on you. So see, even right there, so that's not that far away, especially for an LMG. That's not even really in the medium range. That's right at the start of the medium range benchmark, in my opinion, what we just did. So you do have to kind of compensate, because like if you take and just lay on this thing, it travels up and kind of to the left. So you just need to kind of have in mind and compensate for that travel, for that recoil travel. And if you can do that and get used to using it, if you know this is a weapon that you're really wanting to really incorporate into your gameplay over the next couple of days or matches or whatever, just if you do that, then you'll be fine. You shouldn't have a time at all. Why is AI throwing smoke? I do not appreciate that whatsoever. Let's hit a UAV right here, see if we can get some eyes in the sky. Oh, come on through the middle. Okay, I guess he's just gonna cut right back to where he spawned from. What are they doing camping and spawn, mate? This AI, they don't even know what game they're playing. That's pretty sad whenever you are the game. And your tactics are lacking. Let's just put it that way. These bots, their tactics are lacking. Why do they travel together like this? This is what I don't understand. And they just pulled a Mickey Mouse getaway on me. There's like 4 people right there, and they just like dispersed in every direction possible. They straight up scattered. Okay, let's hit some Batman moves right here. Where'd he go? We do not need to be losing B. This score is way too close. Oh my God, hell, I swear they lazy. That's what I'm saying. Just like that right there, if that would have been a multiplayer, the kids be looking in opposite directions. I could have killed all 3 of them, but the bots is like, oh, but one player, let's just laser right down on them on the ground. Whew. Oh, so there we go. Definitely a better ending than we had with the old MG34 iridescent blueprint. We didn't even get a flip and play of the game against bots with that one, but there you go, guys. That is your updated M91 class setup for the nice crispy buff that they hit us with for this. I'll probably be doing the FAL or the Bruin next. I'll do the Holger last. But yeah, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, share your friends, and until the next one, adios.